Unseeded this robot, but showing a lot of potential. It's a lightweight robot. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack, armoured in titanium. It's armed with a flamethrower, which torches at temperatures of up to 300 degrees Celsius. The team also say that a huge amount of money's been spent building this robot. Let's see how that helps in the arena then. Definitely in with a chance of surprising everyone, this robot, unseeded today. It's a super heavyweight robot, powered by a 24-volt sealed lead-acid battery, armoured in aluminium. Cost an absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them. Unseeded in this competition, but could have a few surprises up its sleeve. It's a middleweight robot. This is a high wedge-shaped robot. Very popular shape, allowing them to drive under other robots. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery, armoured in polycarbonate. It has a flamethrower with flames at temperatures of up to 300 degrees Celsius. It's armed with a 30-centimetre titanium spike driven forward by a pneumatic ram. This is one of the most expensive robots we have competing today. Nothing was too good for this team. A bit of a disco diva with the flashing lights. The flamers on the arena walls can be a great danger if a robot's flammable at all. They can give them a nasty shock even if they aren't too. The arena flipper comes into play when a robot's immobilized. A bit of extra insult to injury to be flipped around the arena. That's the pit. Don't want to be going in there too soon. They've got to look out for the blasts of fire from those flame grills. They can do a surprising amount of damage. You don't want to get too close to the corner patrol zones. Once you're in there, it's more pain than you can handle. 3, 2, 1. Activate. I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. The aluminium armour, not much defence against this kind of attack. The aluminium should be able to protect it. Here it comes again, trying to impale with a spike. The paintwork blistering under that relentless heat. The titanium armour not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate, it's very tough. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. The chainsaw tearing away, but it's only grazing and scratching so far. Need to get a better grip. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. This is classic Robot Wars. And it's going to be tough getting through the bulletproof glass on there. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. A mighty clunk as it makes contact. But it's tougher than it looks. Only a few scratches this time. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Thudding into contact with the blade and starting to make it count. It smashes in, but standing up fairly well to this battering. Grating away, and a little damage appearing. Heading over to push and tip it if it can. The titanium armour not as effective against that impact as they'd like. The chainsaw coming in for an attack. Cease! Unseeded this time, but no slouch. This robot could do well. It's a lightweight category robot. Higher than a normal wedge, with all the same advantages, but it lets them use different weapons, of course. Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery for power. Armoured in Kevlar, it's armed with a powerful pneumatic pickaxe. It's armed with a sharp 30-centimetre titanium ramming spike. No expense spared on this robot. Let's hope the results live up to expectations, or someone's going to want a refund. This robot isn't seeded, but is well fancied in the pits. Could be the dark horse of the tournament. It's a middleweight category robot. It's a sort of box wedge-shaped robot with all the advantages of a wedge for tipping opponents over. A 24-volt sealed lead-acid battery, the power behind this robot. Armoured in light but hard titanium. The team also say that a huge amount of money's been spent building this robot. Let's see how that helps in the arena then. This robot, unseated, but could do better than everyone expects today. It's a lightweight contender. It's shaped like a kind of domed wedge, powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. Armoured in bulletproof glass, it's armed with a set of small electric lifting spikes, powered by a lorry windscreen wiper motor. Cost an absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them. Can the other competitors take this bull by the horns? The flamers on the arena walls can be a great danger if a robot's flammable at all. They can give them a nasty shock even if they aren't too. The arena flipper, a great way to finish a fight if someone's immobilised. Throw them up in the air and watch them crash to the ground. There is the pit of oblivion. Take care not to get too close, or it could be all over. Bursts of flame occasionally from the flame grills. They can toast a robot if they get stuck there. Watch out for the CPZs, otherwise you might come face to face with the house robots. 3, 2, 1, activate! Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course? That won't lift anything anymore. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. I'm not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. The Kevlar armor makes it difficult to pierce the body of this robot. The cutting attack, doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. And it's going to be tough getting through the bulletproof glass on there. The titanium armor, not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. The Kevlar doing well against the piercing attack. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? They can't right themselves. Something's wrong. It looks like they're out of the contest. The chainsaw tearing away, but it's only grazing and scratching so far. Need to get a better grip. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. This fight has been broken off. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. The pit opening now in the arena floor. Maybe soon to be occupied by one of these robots. The Kevlar resisting the attack well. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. This has all the makings of a classic battle. And into the pit go the remains of the robots. Could be in for a shunting. And Matilda with a chance to attack now. Cease! They better. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Matilda is hungry. Is she going to get a bite to eat? That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection. The aluminium shell, cherry flimsy protection against this onslaught. The axe has been broken off. No more use out of that there. And Matilda with a chance to attack now. The chainsaw tearing away, but it's only grazing and scratching so far. Need to get a better grip. Using the CP sets to do their job for them, bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Matilda invites you into play. The game's rough for most robots, though. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. Slicing away. Minimal damage that time, though. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection, though. The house. The flame. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Matilda is hungry. Is she going to get a bite to eat? The pincers have been snapped off. Their gripping days are over. Oh, that's a bit close. That's a killer lot for comfort. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. They can't right themselves. Something's wrong. It looks like they're out of the contest. Not too easy to cut into the titanium armor. A layer of steel over the robot's body, deflecting some of the damage. My word! There's bits of robot all over the arena. The seas. They better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be very, very dangerous. The arena flipper comes into play when a robot's immobilized. A bit of extra insult to injury can be flipped around the arena. That's the pit. Don't want to be going in the big air too soon. They've got to look out for the blasts of fire from those flame grills. They can do a surprising amount of damage. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Matilda is ready, waiting. That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Easy to punch through that aluminium armor with enough aggression behind it. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. But this is classic robot wars. The titanium armor may not as effective against that impact as the NAPAC like. It's carnage, devastation. It's robot wars. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Aluminium really not good enough to protect this onslaught. The aluminium armor, not much against this kind of attack. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. That's a bit close to killing off, just to killing off, just to comfort. Bits and pieces everywhere. You could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. Oh, look out! Could be cute bot. Should take no time at all to get through the aluminium protection. Oh, they want more. Hey, I think they're dead already. Go on, leave them alone. The pit opening now, and they're in a floor. Maybe soon to be occupied by one of these robots. Cease.